Take a deep breath in. Let it go as you settle and arrive to this space. Welcome everyone and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Isabel Katarina. I'm a Nordic medicine woman, a psychic channel and spiritual teacher. Here to uplift, inspire and remind you of who you are on a soul level. And if you're here, if you've been called to this frequency, of all the things you could have put your attention on, you're here with me right now, and that is for a reason, a very specific one actually. You have been called here to get some confirmations of some things that you already know on a soul level. And you have felt this since you were very small actually. You have come here with very great purpose. You are, let's say, one of the chosen ones. And when I say that, it is not to separate you from other people, because many people are called, but very few say yes to the calling. Saying yes to your soul's calling is something that you have already done, and that's why you went through this very dark night of the soul, which is a part of the initiation to allow the sun to come in and shine bright on you, because you're here to be that light, and you're here to be that light for other people. You have come with very great purpose to this earth, and I know that you know that on a deep soul level. So may this be a transmission of energy, of confirmation from one soul. It's like the soul story. Yes. So if this sounds like you're reading, stick with me here, and just sit back and relax and receive, basically. I also want to say thank you so much for being here, and thank you to everyone who has supported me by liking and sharing, subscribing to my channel, visiting like all my private offerings and just booking with me. I mean, it means just everything to me. Thank you. I am here to share and to be this light right now, so I'm grateful that it is shining through. So the two cards that came, it was a few cards that came in my pre-shuffling, but one was the Five of Wands in reverse together with death. And this is what I'm saying, you have gone through this very deep death, and you're coming out of it. Like, it might feel like you're in the brink of the, like on the brink, excuse my English, I'm not English, I'm actually born Swedish, but anyway, so my English might be a little bit, you know, sometimes. Either way, you get me. So the Five of Wands is in reverse. It means like the fight is over, like you are done with this energy. Like it was a struggle, it was maybe a really deep darkness that you went through, and you have felt also very lonely in this transformational journey, because the universe and your soul and your guides was purposefully isolating you, which meant maybe a lot of tower moments, like situations, people, jobs, things that was just kind of falling left and right for you. It felt like the world was against you maybe for a moment. I don't know exactly what it is you went through, because it resonates differently with everyone's life, but again, just take what resonates and fit in, don't make it fit in, but it will take form in different ways. But the fight is over and the world is in your hands. The world is in your hands. You have the strength. I've already shown yourself so many times how strong you are, and that's why you had to go through this rebirth in such an intense way and this isolation period, because to not only, it was to find your strength. It was not to build strength from nothing. It was just for you to recognize and remember how strong you are, because again, you came here with this great purpose, and your soul has been so eager in this lifetime to awaken. It's been so eager for you, almost like you've been training for this for a lifetime. You've been waiting for this for many lifetimes. You know how few generations ago, where we didn't have the freedom in many ways that we have now, or at least able to connect and to create from a completely different way. I'm not here to preach about the world, but I'm here to preach about your success, and it is something that I see coming. It is so much for you. The energy is just like this amazing turnaround where you've just been in the darkness of the tunnel, but you never gave up. You were remembering who you were taking your power back, you were regaining your strength, the isolation period that you were in, how important it was for you to change your DNA, something that was coming up. Wow, it's a lot of this, like, Three of Swords is coming up in reverse. You have been releasing so much old energy, and this heartbroken energy where all the tower was falling and falling and falling. It's like you've been flushing it out from your system, and that's what's been the confusion, that's what's been the pain. And something that was coming up a lot these last few days was something about bones. It might sound weird, but it's not weird at all, because it's been like this transformation that's been into the core of you. It's been into your bones. And I usually have flowers behind here, but now I brought my feathers and my bones. It's not my bones, but it's bones that has been found in different places of the world actually. And it was like this something with the bones, and that you are also remembering your roots, finding the strength from the roots and core of who you are. And it's bringing you this, as you're coming out of this rebirth, you are finding this new energy for life again. It is like this, the Page of Wands is just like, the page is a bit of a young energy, and it comes with the Fool, of course, because it's the same kind of energy where you feel like renewed in a way, and you're renewed, but it's like you're not foolish fool, you are the conscious fool now, and that's why the wheel is turning in your favor. And this success, like this success that you are preparing for right now, because the universe is really preparing you for all these new opportunities coming in your direction. But what you needed for this to manifest was to be humbled, because you are a very special soul, and your mission is to uplift it's like to uplift humanity in all the different creative forms that you want to share. And it's not like to put the world on your shoulders, but all the very interesting. It was not to put the world on your shoulder, but it is your unique gifts are here to be shared in all the ways that you feel like sharing them. And there is no coincidence that you feel so much creative energy moving through you, and you probably have a lot of different kind of channels of where you want to be creative. Maybe you love to write, or you love to read, or you like to speak or sing, or you're a painter, or you have like these different designs in your mind, or there is a lot of different creative things. Maybe you are good at putting people together for collaborations. There is like a lot of opportunities, a lot of different ways that you can channel and share this energy with the world, but it is really calling you to start doing that. And that is gonna be like, you are the Knight of Pentacles. You are the reason why someone feels hopeful to wake up and move on in that day. Like, you inspire people from such a deep level that you don't even know it. But even just you showing up inspires people. Just you sharing your energy is really, really inspiring others. But you have gone through some really hard times, and it's been something about being humbled. It is like the success is coming, but first humble. And I remember when I was just gonna start my first yoga and coaching business, and this was like 12 years ago or something, when I was early in my 20s, and I had this dream. I knew I was here to share, but I was so afraid. I was so afraid to be in front of people. I was so afraid to share my voice and to speak, and I was really resistant towards this dream that I had, but it never went away. It kept calling on me, and after returning from India, I was there by myself for like 6 months, and I came back, and it was like the humbling was that I started to work, because I was so afraid of really actually following my dream. So I started to work as I had like a cleaning company, and it was like, wow, how far away from what I actually wanted. But it was something that I did to propel myself forward to creating also my dreams. And it was like such a humbling experience to work with something that from society's point of view is so like low in a way, but I had my own company doing it, and I had people working for me, and I was actually making really good money doing that and creating my own schedule and everything. But it was like the sense of it was like the universe was testing me to humble me down, to really just appreciate the journey itself, and to also realize my worth. And when I initiated my yoga business, like it took off so fast, like so much faster than I could imagine. I had written a contract with myself, and I put it on the wall. And I put it on the wall, and I had like, I want to do what I love, and I want to make good money doing what I love. So this was like the dream that I had when I was in my early 20s. And people were like, when they saw it, it was like, they were like, this doesn't make any sense, like you can't make that much money on doing this, like you that's not gonna work. And I'm like, well, you know, this is what I want, so and this is a contract I made with myself. And anyway, as I went out of this energy, coming out of this energy of like not knowing how things are gonna work out, and instead just initiating what it is that you want to do, and I was initiating then what it was that I wanted to do, and the response was so much intense, so much more intense and positive and successful than I even imagined. Because I was like, oh, maybe this is gonna take me 3-4 years to build, but it was like after 6 months I already had what I put on the wall. Like I got all the opportunities, everything that I needed. And no, it was not luck, it was me aligning to my purpose. It was the universe answering me, being on purpose with what I was here to do. And it didn't mean that I was suddenly not scared, or like I had anxiety, like panic attacks before getting in front of people. And you know, like just being in front of you guys right now, like you think I had to move through some fears, but I have been working on these fears for like 12-13 years, you know. Either way, every time you're gonna move into a new cycle of success, of following your dreams, because when you follow your dreams, they will also be outgrown by you. But if you don't follow your dreams, then they will hover on you and be like this thing that never really goes away. But if you dare to follow them, if you dare to initiate them, which the universe is really calling you to do as you're coming out of the hermit mood, as you are coming out of this dark night of the soul, as you're rebirthing yourself again, like you will be called to step up. It's not about waiting for the universe to give you something. It is the universe is waiting for you to show it that you are ready. And you are ready. You are like the King of Swords is really taking action from the space of like, I know what I'm worth, first of all, I know what I want, and I'm willing to start. I'm willing to like cut the sword of the fears, of the anxiety, because I know that I'm worth the 10 of Cups. Like you are meant to live a life of the 10 of Cups. Like look at this beautiful journey, and whatever that means for you, this is what you came here to do. And when things have not been working out in your way, it has all been the lessons you need to prepare you to move into this. But you will never have this, let me remind you, if you're not willing to follow the energy of the High Priestess. Like if you're playing small, like the star is wanting to shine in your life. If you're playing small and you're not daring to believe that this is what you're supposed to be doing, then it's gonna feel weird, it's gonna feel wrong, it's gonna feel like something is misaligned, because it is. Because it takes courage to follow your intuition. It does take courage, but it's very, very present within you. Your intuition, you are the high priestess. You are meant for massive success. You're here to collaborate. You're here to create opportunities that also does not only benefit you, but it benefits everyone around you. And the lessons, the betrayals that you went through, the heartbreaks that you went through, the people that you trusted, that you learned you were not supposed to trust them, like all of these lessons have been really important preparation for this next cycle that you're moving into. And it is because when you are at the top, when you are allowing yourself to shine and to be seen, and that people are seeing you, you're gonna have to know how to navigate around people like this, because you're gonna meet some shady people. You know what I mean? You're ready though, you are so ready, and you already know it. And I mean, I'm sorry that I really, like, my heart goes out to you that you had to go through this deep pain and this deep darkness, and maybe feeling like you wanted to give up so many times. But I know that you never gave up. You never gave up. So I am super, super excited for you, to bring you this message, because you are done with this energy now. You're done with being the hermit. You're done with these sleepless nights. And I mean, I think actually, talking about the nights, you're getting a lot of messages in your dreams, don't you? Maybe you even wake up at certain times in the night and you have these very interesting dreams, and maybe you want to keep a journal about your dreams, or note them down somehow, because your guides are also trying to give you messages through your dreams. 555 1555 changes upon you. 555, it's change, like things are changing. Page of Pentacles, it is like these new opportunities are coming your way, and it's new stability as well. Like, the thing is that you're gonna like wake up in the morning, not very long from now, if it hasn't already started, and people are like sending you money from nowhere. Like, you're gonna have like this abundance coming to you from so many different sources, and you're gonna wake up and be like, what is happening? Like, how is all of this support? Like, I was feeling so lonely, I was feeling so isolated, and now I'm being so supported, so uplifted, like standing ovations. Many of you are artists, many of you are like this super creative people, and you have so much amazing energy to share. And so the Queen and the King of Swords are coming out, so there is like this, it is like this is what you have done. You have cut the blinds for your eyes, and you also cut this. Like, you are not standing in this energy anymore, because you're taking on the energy of the Queen and the King of Swords, which is just going for it. It is like this sharp knife cutting through the bullshit. Even, before, when you might have believed people and you trusted them and you didn't see them, you will be in situations in this upcoming season in your life where you're gonna see through people so easily. Like, you already have been seeing through people, but sometimes it has been this wanting to think that, wanting to feel that you have arrived in a way. Or we want to trust people because that's like your nature of things as well, because you are here with such a good heart and you want to give, so you expect the same from other people, but you also learn maybe the hard way that it's not always like that. Either way, you're here to share, it's falling, to share your message. Workshops and seminars, you're here to open your arms, to share what it is that you came here to share. And you know who you can help the most? Because some of you tell me, you're like, but I don't know what to share, I don't know what to say, I don't know like what it is that I'm here to do. But then I want to ask you, like, who were you 1 year ago? Who were you 5 years ago? You know how you felt when you were lying in bed and you were feeling so in the dark and so isolated and so lonely, and you came out of that energy somehow. And these are the people you're here to help. You're here to help the previous version of you who had not found the answers that this version of you have right now. So that is what you can speak about, and how much passion it is when we have healed from something ourselves to actually speak about it and help other people with the same thing. Because there are people out there right now that are waiting for you to show your face and remind them of the power that lives inside of them. A lot of base chakra, it's like a lot of these first 3 chakras, but the base chakra is also like, choose positive words, like choose to speak in a way that brings all of this towards you, to not allow airtime and thought time and speak time for the old things to take space, but to bring all your attention and energy towards what it is you want to create. Also very good to keep your energy high is a lot of water, and fresh and healthy food can be very significant. Something about cleansing, something about bringing this energy of clean vibrations. It will also help you. Books, clear yourself, exactly. Like if there is still some old energies from this cycle that you have gone through, be willing to forgive. Clear yourself and be willing to forgive. Like if there's still some energy left from that, there is some rituals that might be good for you to clean your energy, to clear yourself, so that you can really step into your power in this new empowered way. Really, really beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. There's a lot of love, feeling the twin flame energy, and it might be also like this is also the universe answer on you standing in your power. It is how love wants to, like, I feel like twin flame energy can also be this side. If it's not someone new coming in, it is more that it's more that you're coming into this union with yourself, that you are allowing your higher self, your soul, like all parts of you to really integrate into yourself. And you have very, very powerful manifestation powers. You are here to manifest your dreams, and you have been going through this deep humbling experience to help you to remember that when you're at the top, you're not gonna let your ego catch you. That when you're at the top of your game, you're gonna stay humble, and you're gonna stay in this energy of why you started to do and to share, because you started it with a very, very pure heart, with a very good intentions, that you really wanted to support people, you really want to help other people grow, and you gotta keep that with you. You gotta keep allowing that energy. We're gonna pull one last card from the Earth Warrior deck, and we're gonna close out this energy session, this healing session, this reading today. I hope you found it insightful. I hope it came to you in a good manner, in a good way. And what it comes here is the medicine horse. And it says progress on the path. It might be something about animals and nature, and to just recognize the progress that you have done. Like, I don't mean like the way that I speak and the way that I share with you, like that massive success is coming to you, and that your humbling experience is teaching you to be able to hold that success, but then also to look back with deep gratitude and to remind yourself of how well you're doing this. Like, you have come so far. You wouldn't even have been here and attracted this video, this frequency, if you wouldn't have done a massive work on yourself. So just congratulate yourself. Make sure to remember, we are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the ones we have been waiting for. You're the one you have been waiting for. Waiting for yourself to remember how powerful you are. Waiting for yourself to cut the cords from the BS and to take your power back and to stand in your power. Waiting for yourself to remember how powerful you are. That you don't have to wait for anyone's permission or for anyone to love you or give you anything for you to start to share your gifts in this unique way that you came here to do. I send you so much love, so much positive energy, and just I salute you, I congratulate you. This success is very well deserved. It really, really is. You have done a huge work. I appreciate you a lot, and if you feel like working more with me, I do retreats and trainings and sessions. You can check everything on my website, isabelkatarina.com. Everything is in the description box. So yeah, sending you a lot of love. Take care of yourself.